Hi, my name is Alejandra Benitez, and the ritual I chose to speak about in my homework is the famous Té de las Primas. That it's a ritual they have here in Quito, my family in Quito, that they get together once a month, periodically, as an obligation in the house of every woman every woman in the family. So my aunts, my cousins, everyone that is a girl, a woman, has to host the Te de las Primas once a month every year, and they rotate, and it's beautiful. They get together to drink tea, drink coffee, desserts, sometimes pizza. It varies a lot because they have the confidence to do that. They play cards, they laugh, they drink sometimes, they watch movies, they do karaoke and all those stuff, and it's really good. And at first, it was really weird for us because I'm from Guayaquil originally. My parents, my sister, and I, we all four are from Guayaquil. So once we got here, we didn't expect the treatment we have had from our family from Quito, because they aren't like a blood related family. I mean, they are blood related, but they are like a long distance family. They are like the cousins from the cousins from the cousin from my mom, something like that. It's like we're not really that blood related, but they treated us at first as like a family, and it was like a shock for us because we didn't see them as family. We were like, oh, I know them, but we didn't even care. Sometimes I think that people in Guayaquil are more distant from people they just met. So we also it was shocking because in Guayaquil we always saw our family too, but we didn't have this event that it was so important that had to pop up in our agenda as an obligation, and that was so important to them to function as a family. So I really understood how the world works and how the world works differently. Even though it's a really small country, 8 hours from Guayaquil, they have this another point of view and how important they have their family in their life, how important is the place they have for us in their life. So I understood that their dynamic were really different, and that's obviously that happens in every corner of the world. And I also understood my place in the world because I always knew that my place was with my family. The four of us, we have traveled a lot as a family, and I always knew that I could feel at home everywhere I was, as long as I was with my sister, my parents, and my dog. But I understood that I wanted to be here. I wanted to be part of them. And I really feel identified sometimes more with people in Quito than from Guayaquil. And it was shocking for me to understand that I wanted to grow old here in Quito. Once I got my master and all those stuff professionally done in the exterior. And I also understood how to act in the world. As a Guayaquileña, we sometimes, as I said, we tend to close the door sometimes for people. I can't speak for everyone in Guayaquil, but for my family, and I was raised like that. So I learned to embrace that, to let them love you, to let them become a part of your life. And I don't know, it was really nice. It's really nice how living in Quito has changed me a lot and has taught me that family is really important, and you have to act according of your convictions and how you think. And they do, and they made us, like forced us to absorb that too. So it's really good. And I also learned how to evaluate things in the world, how to see things from another perspective and say, okay, they think like this here, but if in Guayaquil we don't do that, that's okay. I mean, they're not better than us and we're not better than them, but the dynamic they have here and how they treat each other changes as persons, and evaluating that and respecting that from side to side really helped me a lot to grow as a person, and helped me to see things in another perspective in a really more open way here in Quito. So I think the Te de las Primas is really important for me. I always look forward to the Te de las Primas, and I really learned a lot of our culture as all Ecuadorians, and it's really good for me. So that's the ritual I chose. Thank you.